Yeah, I know it's weird. I know it's weird. I'm here now instead of, even Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just felt like streaming, you know? I felt like I was sitting here going like, I'm doing nothing. And may as well use this time to do something. Yep, past me agrees. So, I think we'll just play what we want. I don't have a strict schedule going here. I don't know how long it'll last. I don't know what we'll be playing, other than we're starting off some Hearthstone Battlegrounds, because it's a new sort of season, I guess, of that. And then we'll probably either stay on that or move on to something else or do anything. I don't know. Literally, this was so impromptu that I didn't want to use impromptu because I've used impromptu for like every blimmin' stream I've done today, this week. And so I didn't call it impromptu, but it was impromptu. This is a hugely impromptu kind of thing, you know? Is that what... I hope people know what that means. It means just out of nowhere. At least hopefully it does, or else I've been using it completely wrong this whole time. But who knows? But my plan is to just casually play some of this, maybe talk about random things, whatever comes up. You know how it is. Oh, perfect. I didn't even have to do anything on the games capture. Boom, here we are. Let's have a quick look to check if I've completed quests. Any second now, there it is. Primal Fin Challenger. Okay, it's the whole Kindred thing. We won't be actually playing base game, by the way. Did I put that in the title? Let's update it. Hearthstone Battlegrounds time. I spelled that correct? I can't be arsed putting this in. People will see as soon as it's playing what we're playing. Wait, did I get a new reward? No, I don't have anything yet. Game, stop glowing it. Stop making it glow. God, my brain is just not working. I was thinking about this the other day of like normalcy, and the fact that because I was on stream, obviously my streams are not the normal because I'm off, and so a lot of the time I'm not going to be doing stuff that I at the normal times. I like the jailer. I like the jailer a lot. I like slow buffs. And so I was thinking about it and I was like, there is a portion of it where obviously I'm at work, but I do feel a lot I feel a lot better when I'm streaming and it's streaming at the time I've said I'm going to stream. I don't like these random ones because I think of it like, look, is there going to be people who are going to be watching me? Maybe. If they are, I want them to, if they're coming to watch a stream that isn't at the normal time, to know that that's not the normal time. And two, if they are looking out for me and they log on a certain amount of time and see I'm not there, like normal, I don't want them to feel like that, you know? But simultaneously, rally, play. Okay, yeah, I could try out these. Rally just means on attack, by the way. At least I think it does. 1 second. Does something whenever it attacks, yeah. And so simultaneously I'm like, I'm thinking of it like, well, I'm not 100% doing this as a, I'm not making money out of this. Never mind even doing it as a job. So it's like, if I, is it, should I be prioritizing this over the entertainment of a holiday? I probably not, right? Which sounds mean, because there's people who are going out of their way to watch it, but I feel like that's the right decision. Wow, it's not even permanent. I guess this would be too powerful if it was permanent. Maybe. This is a cool gimmick they have right now. It's you can do this, and you can see the stuff, and I can see... It's probably the best of the 1-drops to get, but... Whenever a friendly minion rally minion attacks, play 2... Okay, so you can build like a rally build, but I feel like this is still better. Oh, they brought this boy back. I feel like he used to be, if you got hit, you got something, and he had like more health than he had HP. Okay, so there is a proper rally build, but I don't know if I particularly think it's good. I mean, this is really helpful early game. I think it destroys almost everything that there is. Except for, I guess, like a 3-1, but then even then it feels like you're guaranteed to win if you have that. I will pick this up because I'm confident we'll get a Quillbore. I was not confident. I'm so happy that that happened. So here's the hope. They attack in. If I don't go first, they attack in, they hit this dude, he doesn't die because they hit him for 3. And then this one attacks, rallies, puts 2 on him, and he's cool. But what's probably going to happen is they're going to attack first, kill this because they have like full attack on their guy. This will attack, kill the thing that killed it, but die because it doesn't have 4 health, and then that's the end. That's my experience with these things at the very least. So this is off topic to the thing, but it's vaguely related to it. I was thinking just a couple minutes ago actually about like time travel. So you know how like in a lot of things when people ask hypotheticals and they're like, "Hey, what would you do if you had the ability to time travel? Like, would you increase a friendly minion stats 10 times and make a divine shield and attacks immediately?" I guess this. So they talk about like, what would you do if you had time travel, and more specifically, I'm thinking of like, what would you do if you could? They sort of take that and go like, what would you change in your own life? Like if you could change stuff in your own life, which I guess isn't time travel, but it's sort of where it's like my train of thought started. I was thinking about this, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'll do this, or I'll do this, I'll do that," and maybe I'm the minority here, but I don't feel like I change much, if anything, because I know that there's a lot of things that I did badly, a lot of times where I did absolutely nothing when I should have at least done something. I'm not saying like I should have like, you know, put all 100% of my effort into studying, because you gotta have time to have fun and stuff, you know? But I should have put some time into it, especially early on in my life. But I thought about it, and I'm like, yes, I do agree with that, and yes, I still do believe that. But also, I have to think of, like, I'm not in a horrendous situation now, right? And there's a chance that I could be in a situation where maybe I'm in a more fulfilling job that means that I am getting simultaneously a lot more money. And that sounds really, really good, but it could also be a situation where I've just got absolutely no friends. Or at the very least, I've got friends, but they're not to like the level of friends that I've got now. You know? Like you've got friends, but they're friends that you know, they're only there for your money or something. They don't actually like you. They're trying to use you for the corporate ladder, which is a thing that happens, right? And that risk makes me like, unless you have a way of previewing or like making sure that whenever you before you make anything, you're able to like go, hey, is this gonna adversely affect me in these ways? You know, like kind of like you could ask the almighty genie that's giving you these powers, like, what are the adverse effects from it? And he's not gonna be like tricking you or anything. Unless it's in a situation like that, I don't know. I don't see the appeal. I really don't see the too much of the appeal for me. Because, like, for context, until college, like, I didn't have proper friends. I've said this before, I've said it many times. I didn't have proper friends. There were friends that were only there. They're the equivalent of what work colleagues are now, right? Where it's like, yeah, you talk to them when you're there, and, like, you have conversations, and you make, you know, the equivalent of what a kid would do into the equivalent of what, like, the kids version of, like, talking about the weather is. You know, like the generic sort of water cooler talks that you do when you're in a work environment. And so obviously there are people like that, and there were people like that for me in high school and in primary school. But it was like, cool, it's the summer holidays. You're gonna spend a lot of time with your friends now. You can maybe see them once for your birthday, and that's it. You know, that kind of stuff. That's the sort of, like, level it gets to. And so when it got to college and there was actually people there that physically wanted to talk and actively took that leap, that I think is probably something I need other people to do, or at least is very, very helpful, because when you make that leap, I'm like, yeah, sure, 100%. You know, like, it's that kind of thing. But I'm not the kind of person who will make that leap myself. What kind of quill balls do we want at 4? We've lost these two, which was a bit of a shame, but, like, this one's pretty decent. We probably want to be getting those three-star ones, but what can you do? So yeah, it was. Oh, I'm losing. A 26-24 with give stuff divine shield. Excuse me? Just gotta hope they don't attack that and we can kill off some minions before he gets his turn again. Nope. But yeah, like, if I lost that and I was stuck with work colleague friends from then on, that's horrendous. That's, you know, that's a huge negative to me. And that to me feasibly is not the like absolute worst case scenario. By the way, we're definitely losing this. We didn't get the, I don't know what it's called, but it's this one. Profit of the board. We didn't get that, which therefore means we lose. That's my thing with this, is that you need that so you can repeatedly gain blood gems, or if you don't, you don't get blood gems, except for very limited ways. And they took out one of them, actually. They took out one of them that was one of the few limited ways you could do it. Which is kind of insane, but I understand it's a balancing perspective. I don't do top end, what's the word? Top end play of this game. And so I don't know what the normal thing is. Whatever it is, it feels like I'm gonna lose. At least I've lost leaving only, like, the thing I couldn't kill alive. Like, that's the best case scenario loss. The fact that number 1 is also on Quillboars is kind of worrying, though. Avenge, give extra. Yeah, this seems like the one to go with. This game, I think that's fine for us. We're gonna try and get something that isn't that. I mean, it's something. It is definitely something. I think we roll one more time. That's something that we can freeze for. We do this. I don't know who we put this on. I guess this, just because we don't want it to die. I think we just move this to the back. I think we go with the old tried and true strategy of just putting the strongest boys at the top. This arguably makes us weaker if we get this, because we're using 3 gold to get something that immediately is going to get rid of one of our dudes from the board. And technically, I guess it replaces him with a better one, but there's not 2 death rattles. And I guess it's separated between 2 bodies is arguably, like, can be a buff. In fact, I don't even think it's arguably. I think it just is a buff. I think we have a good chance here. I think we've got the stats bonus on them, and we have these 2 golems that are sort of hidden behind our boys, and we have the 2... I guess they're... What are they? Totems? They're just people. They're quill boars. I don't know if we got an avenge off there. I don't think we did, which is arguably the worst case scenario. Oh. I mean, this seems vaguely good for us. What does this do? When you spend... Ooh! Ooh, that's good. Do I want any of these? I guess this instead of this is not bad. Do we put that down? If we give it +4/+4, it's, you know, it is a 6/7. That's not insignificant. How strong does that make this? Okay, here's an idea. We put this... We don't care about this. We're doing this. Is that insane? If these don't attack... If these die before they attack, this guy gets significantly worse. But I think that's fine. Because +2/+2 on everything, plus potentially +2/+2 on everything again from it dying, feels good, you know? Could you imagine if this said +2/+2 on every minion you had, wherever it is, so that it got all of your summons as well? I don't even think that'd be overpowered. Oh, and it's a rally as well, so we're getting a rally. I forgot that his ability was also a rally. For some reason, I thought it was like... In my head, I didn't put rally to mean attack yet. Okay, we've done pretty well here. I mean, it is a low-level player, so it's not the greatest thing to be doing. Ooh! Oh, we got a follow. Oh, thank you for the follow. I don't know why it hasn't come up yet on my screen, but thank you for the follow. What is it? Madeline TV? There it is. Rally your blood for this game. Probably good. Is that better than this? No. Do we get rid of this now? Is this not good enough? Well, not this turn, obviously, but like, do we replace it with this? Over time, this is better, right? Because this... Oh no, are the +2s forever? No, there'd be more than one +2/+2 there if it was forever. I really want to try out the Naga build just to see what the new cards are for it. Rally, get a coin. That's not bad. That's actually really good, what am I saying? Permanent stats every turn. This seems decent as well. Has it replaced... Oh, but it replaced the one that just gave you +1/+1 and everything. Oh, actually, it's made this thing slightly weaker. It must have been the strongest. Because that one that you could get before that was like, every time you cast a spell, it gave +1/+1 on something. And then there was like a Naga that you could get that was like, every Naga you play doubles this dude's health and attack or something. In hindsight, they have significantly weakened that. I mean, I can understand why they would do it. That seems very powerful, and I'm assuming in the later games it was insane. I always assumed that the beast type was always number one. For no reason other than the fact it just seemed like it should be. Does that make any sense? Like, it felt like one of those ones that was very powerful, but it wasn't easy to immediately figure out. Yeah, I'd like some more, please. Thank you kindly. They only do... okay, they are +3/+3. I was going to say, like, they only do +1/+1. I thought we've gotten bonuses since then. 2 of them. Okay, maybe we're trying out the rally build then, eh? Is this better than that? Do we want to get rid of this and just run 2 of these? It's gonna make us weaker, isn't it? But in the long run, we probably should do it. Oh, both of these are good as well. And that. Okay, here's my idea. We're doing this. We're selling this. We're putting both of these down as the first things that attack. We're doing this to put it on this one. And then we buff these guys so that they're reasonable. Well, one of them reasonable. So my hope is this. This guy gets hit, maybe survives an attack, maybe 2. This means that both of these get their attacks off, which means then these guys get more of a buff, and this boy has already been buffed several times. Also buffing this one, eventually. Now what we do as soon as we get those 2 other rally people, Quillboars, I don't know what we do. That's the problem I thought was going to happen. The rally creatures are not triggering their rallies because they're dying before they can rally. Which is a worry. It's a definite thing that we knew was going to happen. Well, we thought was going to happen. But, like, to do this against number 1 is not bad. You know? They've got the instant, very powerful ability, but over time, ours should be giving us better. If we take this, we take this, we take this. Oh, I didn't even see that guy's there. But I think we're fine in terms of buffing our Quillboars. Buffing the blood gems is more what I'm getting at. This is not bad. Is there anyone else I would want to give Taunt to? In fact, is there anyone I want to replace with these guys? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Because this... Is this our weakest? Do we go full rally? Like, this seems really good late game. Like, really good late game. But, like... I really wish we had more of these guys. And it's a bit of a shame we didn't get one here. But I think our plan is this. We get rid of him. I know he's a 33-31. But I think in the long run, what we want to do is this. We do this. We get the blood gems. We get rid of this. We play this one. we start buffing these boys, I guess. And no, we buff this person so that he survives a second hit, and so we're getting the 2 blood gems instead of just dying in the first hit. Hopefully, we... Oh, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have frozen. Nah, I made a mistake there. Well, here's hoping it doesn't bite me in the butt and I die here. I don't think I can, because feasibly I assume that, what am I trying to say? That I assume that because there's 4 people technically in at the moment, the max they can do to me is 15? Okay, that boy, he's getting big now. Okay, so I wasn't right, but luckily we survived. Do we want this? We probably don't want this. We didn't want any of that. That freeze was 100% a mistake. I don't think I want you. Feasibly, we're probably never getting that. But we should try. And we're going to die anyway, so taking life does not matter, I don't think. We want to get a triple. We want to find a triple of some kind. I don't think we're going to find it, sadly, and we're probably going to lose this round. Yeah, we're losing this round. Give this person a bit of a buff. I don't think there's anything else we could do here. We just gotta hope that we can survive this round, but I think it's very unlikely, because this person is #1 for a reason. And they're like the only one of the 3 that are alive that isn't doing a quill ball strategy, which is kind of insane to think. Sorry that I was checking Discord just for something. But yeah, I don't like our chances, but I think early on us not getting the Prophet of the Boar kind of hurt our chances immediately. Yeah, stats wise they've got a too powerful of a group. Although actually we didn't do horrendous here. Like we're gonna we're gonna kill, okay. We could live. I'm not good at maths, especially quick maths. I think we win. Oh, we won. Okay, that dude is getting to a point where now he's strong. I think we just roll for triples. We want something like this so that we can get you out. I'm not sure if we're just going to immediately sell this. I'm not 100% sure we want to be sending this out. Or whether it's even good. Do you want it here? Do you want it here? It'll never attack if it's here. That's my worry, is that it will never attack when it's here. Something that isn't this, please. Ooh, next turn. If we can survive till next turn. I mean, we could sell everything to get it, but I don't think that's the right thing to do. But I also don't think that this is the right thing to do. You know what? I just don't think that's the right thing to do. And that might have been, but I think playing this... Yeah, sure. Temporarily. Okay, I think that's much better. I think in the short term, which is kind of all we can fight for at the moment, this is a better group. Okay, the stats aren't insane, and we get 2 attacks off. I think we could win this, but I said we couldn't win last time and we won, so maybe I should hedge my bets and say we can't win. But I think just statistically we have the numbers on it. Yeah, we had the numbers on it. When this goes well and everyone gets their attacks, this becomes a 393, 569, which, you know, isn't actually an insane amount. You'd think it would be, but it's actually not. This is probably good. I don't think having armor makes us survive a round. That's not useful. That kind of looks like a Naga, which is surprising. Is this permanent? Who knows? It is. I made a mistake immediately. Well, we're keeping that just for that one. But we 100% made a mistake. We should have used this to get +12/+12 on probably our blimmin' Wind Fury person. We want it to... Effectively, our hope is that it survives a hit. You know? It just has to survive a hit. If it dies the second hit, that's fine. We've already gotten what we want out of it. I wish there was an easy way of seeing what my blood gems give me at the moment without getting an actual blood gem. Because we're going like, not using blood gems, but also simultaneously, like we're not getting the blood gem card, but we're using blood gems. I know I've said the word blood gems too much, but it happens when you're talking about this kinds of stuff. If we could get Wind Fury on any of our other ralliers, if there's any ralliers in mechs, it feels like they're going to be overpowered. Because you can get that mech, I'm assuming it's still here, the one that gives Wind Fury. Yeah, this one. And it's only tier 2. God, the mech Divine Shield build seems like it's insane. But I guess you can't have him go first. Okay, I don't see us winning this. Although, if we hit the right person, we can get a second hit off. We can! Look at that. Oh, he's got the one where if you rally, you get a buff to everybody. Oh, that's worrying. What a shame. What a shame. We did well, though. To get 3rd place in a game where very early on I did not expect us to win. I mean, look, we are low. I'm not going to lie and say I'm in a high, like, in the high rankings. I'm in, like, the pretty low rankings. But, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think there's anything that we could... Other than the +12/+12 on that turn that we could have used our ability to do, I don't see a situation where I was like, that's a horrendous move that we've made. But I guess I'm not at the point now where I can figure out what the best moves are. And I'm not sure I want to get to that point. I'm the kind of person that's like, very early on, picks a tribe and is like, that's my tribe. I'm going to stick to that tribe. I'm going to do what I want with that tribe. I was thinking just then, of like, and then, oh, okay, so that's not me, that's good. I was thinking like, you know, people talk about like their firsts, but they normally talk about it in a rude context. But like, I do wonder if like, the firsts when it comes to my streaming sort of hobby. I feel like I'm always going to remember the person who was like my first subscriber, you know? That's the kind of person that like, they may not stay for a while. In fact, it's unrealistic that they will stay for a while. I don't think there's many streamers that exist that their first subscriber, unless it was like their girlfriend or their wife or their husband, you know, like a significant other. Or like a family member that's just trying to do it to show their appreciation on, like, show their, like, oh look what you've done kind of thing. I don't know. I'm you know what I mean. But like the first proper subscribers one you probably just remember is like, oh god, that's the first step in this potentially being a career. And I don't know if that'll ever happen to me. But you know you're not going to forget that person if they do. This will mean... This one feels like it effectively guarantees that you're going to win the early game. Because, like, how does somebody beat a 1-1 who, when attacked, becomes a 4-4? Or when the attack summons a copy that's a 4-4? That summons 2-2s when it... 2 1-1s when it dies. There's not a rank 1 minion that can win against that. Like, even this feels like it would be borderline impossible to beat in normal circumstances. A 3-3 with Divine Shield. But so what? I've got a 3-3 that turns into 2 1-1s. You know, like, what can you do against that? You can't. Interesting that they brought back investigations. I don't think they're my favourite, but I don't hate them, I guess. This one feels like a worse this one in this context, right? This just seems like the best one for now, because it gives me a 4-4 that summons 2 1-1s instead of a venomous creature or like a divine shield for my creature. I could see a situation where you've buffed something a lot. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm not even tired. I just yawn. Oh, have they gotten rid of the demon that does 1 damage to you and buffs you? But how do you get buffs then as a demon player? Oh, I lose this turn. It'll be closer, but I lose this turn. Wow, I honestly thought I had the first 3 rounds down with my group. But I guess they also bought a minion, right? I could go Murlocs. Murlocs seem fun. I don't think I ever played Murlocs back when, even in the previous one. So I'm fine with, yeah, why not? Let's give Murlocs a try. I think they probably want this. Actually, no, that was a mistake. I think taking the copy was 100% the right deal. Although this person, I don't think, put a minion down and just quit immediately. My guess is because they're low elo, they're like, I didn't like any of these champions. There's no disadvantage to me conceding, you know? And I appreciate that. At this sort of low level, if you're not finding it, like, realistically, I don't really like this guy. Naga's, it's got a blimmin' Murloc on it and gives you a Murloc. Why is this using Nagas and demons? Yeah, I'll pick this one. Play this. Do I want... I guess we play this. This one. And then we do this. And then we do this. We do this. We get him. We play you. Do I think this is a great idea? I have absolutely no freaking idea. Oh, do pirates now want to be spell users? I thought they were going the route of just having quick gold minions and like using them to get buffs, which I always thought was interesting, but always seemed too complicated for me, so I never played them. If I'm being honest, the things I played was Quillboars, Demons, Nagas, Mechs. I played a lot of Mechs last season, and Beasts. Occasional Dragons. Oh, I think I win this just because of my... Oh, just because of my secrets, let's be honest, but... Oh, if I could have gotten that on my Death Rattle minion. Oh, that would have been so good. If I get 2 secrets, so like... Getting a copy that also has Divine Shield is not insignificant. It didn't even kill my guy. I should have put him first. What was I doing putting him there? Play like this. Do this. Give my dudes +2 attack. Get another one so he can get buffed. Hope that they hit my minion and we get 2 of them. And that the fight is close. And yeah, you know what? I need an extra mana occasionally. Occasionally you just like, I need an extra gold and you just don't have it. So having one in the back pocket is always good. I am a bit behind in terms of my tier upgrades, because I chose to get a bunch of minions last turn instead of upping my tier. I don't know if that matters. I'll be completely honest, any advice you get from me, do not take it to heart, because I don't really know anything. I need something that either allows me to get the things from my hand onto the field, or gets buffs from being in my hand. I need one of those two, please. Okay. I didn't kill, which is a worry, but that 8-12 might... I need you to kill my boy. Kill my boy. Yes, my boy! He's dead! That's huge. That's huge. Look at that 10-11. What are they going to do when I put that down? Nothing. That's what. Nothing. When you sell this, your tavern spells that grant stats grant an additional +1/+1. Okay, so everyone's just getting... Oh, why did I play that? Now nothing's getting the buff. Oh. Is there a point in using this and this just to get a random tier 1, just to have something in their hand that gets the buff? I think it is. I think this is... Okay, you're getting the buff. We're putting you first. No, we're not. Not for this situation. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself. I'm so annoyed with myself. What am I getting for winning this? Oh, a greater trinket. Well, if I've got a load of... Normally, if you've got a load of one type down, they normally give you one tier, like, trinket that's related to that. Here's hoping we get one. And it's, like, actually related to what Murlocs do. Because, like, Murlocs last season were doing bonus keywords. And then the time before that, they were using, what's the word? They were using, Venomous was their big thing. So you see it occasionally on creatures, and I think it's sort of tangentially still their thing. Where the whole shtick is that they like... I don't know which one you'd want from that, actually. I mean, I want that, because that seems insane to be buffing. In fact, because you're buffing it, the answer's probably Divine Shield. What does this one do? Give your other Murlocs +3 health. Okay, let's play you down. General buffs are never bad. We'll put you here. We'll give this this. And we sort of just have to hope. Now, you know what? He's first. He's going to kill everything, including me. But, like, +2/+2 and +5/+5, I gotta hope that the copy goes into the one that has death rattle. That would be so cool if true. Maybe I should have been getting that if it dies, it comes back with 1 health one instead. Is that better? It might be. Is this dude... Is there a dinosaur about to destroy him because of what he's doing? Or is that tiny? I don't know what the perspective is. I mean, he doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong. He's just living his life in a hot spring. Oh, he did it! He actually did it! Thank you, Bigwig Bandit. You probably still win, but the idea that we now got 2 buffs on this boy, who I don't even know if we want to play. Maybe we just want to keep buffing. Would that be insane? It's a 14/14, which would be a 17/14 Divine Shield if we play him now. But, like, we're not losing. So, like, is there a logic to just not playing him? I think there is. Let's do this. Now, I don't know if they keep their stats, but if they keep their stats, this is a no-brainer. If they don't keep their stats, then we've made a mistake. I wonder what bounties are. Maybe I do have to try out, the pirates. You know, maybe... Because that sounds interesting. You know? By the way, I realised I started my stream at a really weird time. But it was literally just like... I was having a talk with my mum. I was like, is there anything going on? And then she was like, no, we got nothing on. And so I was like, cool. I'm going to do streaming. It was literally as simple as that. I'm sure, by the way, that I've got that thing that everybody talks about that you shouldn't do. Oh, it doesn't keep stats. Wait, no, he never had any stats. It might still keep stats. You know that thing that they always say that you shouldn't do that's like a rookie streamer thing of like, you talk too much. Every time there's dead air, you just keep talking. I'm sure I've got that. But I'm not at a point where I can figure out whether I should just leave it as sort of like, I guess not dead air, but it kind of feels like dead air. At the end of your turn, that's not about a cry, that's not about a cry. This is good. This works for our build. Okay, so let's just play this 24/21 Divine Shield. We'll get rid of you so that we can do this. Okay, it's my next turn. We do this, we play that, we do this. We play you, we give you that. That's probably better than you, who we can then play. Who will give us attack on you, probably. And then we'll make a copy. Oh, we need a space. Do we get rid of Stats McGee? I think we get rid of Stats McGee. We play this and we do this. I just picked the wrong thing there, but what can you do? Well, many things, but I failed. Is this guy Murloc? He is. Ooh, Taunt's pretty decent. Maybe we can put that on our spell boy. They did. They were smart enough to do that. Oh, is it exclusively give you stuff that gives you stats? Because that makes this insanely better if it does give stats. Damn, their stats are pretty high already. Should my stats be that high? What does this do? That doesn't seem insane. Get a Bastion after you summon a Murloc in combat, give it Divine Shield. It's not insane, but it's not horrendous. Because now we don't need this boy to actually exist. It's already got Divine Shield. Oh, look at that. It's got Divine Shield and Venomous. For each one you control. I mean, we just have to keep stacking it on this boy, right? And then we play this, and we put that on you to give you Taunt. And then we put this on you to give it Taunt. Wrong person, we should have put it on the Scour Fin. What were we doing? Wait, if this summons it, does it disappear from our hand? Because that's worrying if true. Putting the Divine Shield one on now. This. And we play you? Is that insane? Okay, this is what I think's going to happen. We're not going to get the start of combat thing that summons the Flighty Scout. That's fine. I'll be honest, it's not the best thing to be buffing in our hand anymore. To put the Divine Shield up means it survives an attack. Okay, that dude is kind of insane. I mean, that's an 18/18 with Divine Shield. Like, that's not insignificant. But it doesn't succeed against that thing, though. We need something that's better to buff. And I don't know what that is. Or if that exists. That's not good enough. Surely that's not good enough. I know we buff this, but that's not good enough. Play another one of those. That's a Naga thing. That's an elemental demon. Come on, cool Murloc that's cool. None of these are cool Murlocs that are cool. That can get me a cool Murloc that is cool, though. And that is a cool Murloc that's cool. We don't need one of these anyway. Who needs them? Discover me a cool Murloc. Yeah, sure. That's a cool Murloc. Get rid of him. Give me Divine Shield. It's not a good build. We'll pick up this. Because I just saw that we had 2 money left. I don't think we need you anymore. Ooh, I don't know if we've missed what we're supposed to do to actually make this good, or whether we've made a mistake. Okay, you're venomous, but it'll hit and hopefully will not kill. Okay. Okay, another 22, 26, 26 with Divine Shield is like not insignificant, right? Okay, well, we lost before we even got the Baskill out. And the Baskill was probably going to summon a super being from there. Yeah, I'd like to see exclusively Murlocs, please. Once per turn, after you buy a spell, a tavern spell, get a plus a 1/1. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's stupidly good. We need that. Yeah, I'll get another one of those, and then we'll just do this. It's like, oh look, I've used a spell. Wait, I have another spell. God, that's good. Does this work on secrets? It doesn't. Okay. Well, I like these guys. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna survive this round very likely. I mean, functionally, is there any reason to? No, we need this guy around. We're very likely to win this round. In fact, I'm pretty confident we can win, and that the only thing that's holding us back is the fact that they might not kill this, and that the buffs might not go on our flighty scout. But this magic, Magic Fin Myconologist is pretty damn good. If we can get more stat buffing things, like this one, but like actually giving us, we need like something that reliably gives us stat buffing things. And I think I did see one of those because I remember commenting about it, but I don't remember what I was commenting about. Also, this is really weird to me. This is a Void Lord, but it's not a Void Lord because it doesn't make the Void. It's exactly the same as a Void Lord, but they renamed it because it's a Battlegrounds card, I guess. I don't know what changed about it. If anything. Okay, that doesn't increase my stats. I don't think we want this. But, I mean, we probably want these things. Everyone take a buff. Everyone take a buff. Everybody take a buff. These are... Oh, that's a buff. It's a shame that it's once per turn. We don't want that. What's this? Give 3 minions. What is this? After you play a card from a tier 3 or below. Oh, that's good. That's real good. What do I replace with that guy? Why is this primitive painter so cool? Maybe... Oh, we're screwed though. I don't know why I'm like, what should I do? But we're about to get the cool thing. Because these they're 1 stars. So if I got rid of him and I had 2 of these, I could get a stat thing and it would give me 2 of those things. And then I play them, stat buff. He also buffs, they sell. Stat buff, they also buff, they sell. You know, that starts to being like a scary combo. That's like +3, +2/+2 base. Oh, he's got a 1,200, 1,200. I guess I just gotta hope that I Venomous that. There's a chance. Oh, no, I failed. Well, I lose. Did I have a chance if they didn't? No, I didn't have a chance even if they didn't have the 1,200, 1,200. But 4th is not bad. Like, getting top half reliably, I feel like it's not horrendous, right? I mean, sure, most of the time it's third or fourth, but it's third or fourth, you know? God, every time I look at my Streamlabs to see my followers, and I see that, like, 7 days ago, somebody called Loading Epic Name followed, for a second, when I look, I'm like, is that Loading Ready Run? And then I'm like, of course it isn't. And then I see what the actual name is. But it's... I find it scary for like a second. Yeah, I'll pick Sir Denathrius. Because that means I get 2 quests. Let's see. Demons, Dragons, Nagas. I'd love to try Nagas out. I'd love to try Dragons out. I kind of wouldn't mind trying out Pirates. Demons, I'm slightly worried because they took out my favourite card. Seemingly. Unless I just missed it when I was looking. Where have you been? Oh, that's a dragon. Ooh, okay. Battle cry or spells? The 2 accelerators. No, this one. Do I want to be picking battle cries then? You know what? I think that's shown what I need to do. I should be picking a battle cry. Have I gone? I'm a shit on this masquerade. Do I just pick up battle cries because battle cries? No. Maybe? I mean, if I get this really quickly, it's really good. I think I do. I think I freeze, and next turn, I buy, sell, buy. Even though I don't get a gold. Ooh. But maybe I buy, sell, buy. No, there's no way of doing it where I can get a gold later. But I think I definitely buy, sell, buy. Get myself... we're taking a couple of hits here, but we've got 11 armor. And they can only do 15, so I've got minimum 3 turns. And I don't think they'll be doing 15 turn 2. No, they won't. There's going to be 1 minion left. And that's going to do 3 damage. So look, I got another turn, right? I'm a shit on this masquerade. Okay, we get rid of you. Boom, give me the bonus. Ooh, extra gold every turn. I've effectively now doubled my gold gain every turn. Which means I can start doing some freaky things where I'm buying minions while still upgrading. It does mean I'm on the back foot though. Because everybody else will have a better build. Although, a 4-5 and a 4-2 on turn... What is it, turn 3? That's pretty decent. It's not that much of a back step. It always be. I love that. I love when they do that bit. Dragons or quillboars? What do I get? I like that one a lot. I'm gonna be playing quillboars. There's a bunch of quillboars here. I liked him. I like it. I liked him. Okay, so next turn I will have... What is it like? I will have I'll have 9 mana, and this will cost me 7 to do that, so I'll have 2 left. So if I see a Quillbore I really like, I sell my weakest demon and get that. We need to be picking up Quillbores quickly, because we want that Quillbore as soon as we physically can. I love that these ones just give you a copy of a thing that can use it as well. It's a nice little bit. I actually don't know how good Death Rattles... Oh no, this one was so much better. Never mind, hold on a sec, I'm doing that. Because when Death Rattle, it'll trigger twice, right? Is that how it works? Your Death Rattle's triggered an extra time. Yeah. Okay, this is probably a loss. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, it was only by 1 health. And we scale, I say, hopefully. I miscounted. We're actually good. We can buy this without selling, which is kind of huge. Because now we only need 6 more. That is a lot, though, isn't it? I said only 6 more, and then I realised very quickly on that's not only 6 more. This, I don't know, this just seems very, very good to get for only doing 3 battle cries. Like, most of these are like 8 when you're doing something. And I mean, I'm sure there's actually not a lot more. I was about to say there's a lot more probably of Dragon Quillbores than there are battle cries, but it's probably relatively even. Because every tribe has battle cries. Even neutrals have battle cries. You know, I think there's a decent amount. I don't like our chances here. I'd like our chances if we already had the +2/+2. Sorry, not +2/+2. The double battle cries. And I don't... that's not us scaling. I think that actually is just that they have a better build going. Ooh. Yes, please. Do we pick up this? I mean, it's a lot of money. Oh. I need that. I need this. And then we play these. And then we play these. Then we play more of this. We'll put it on you. We'll give you 1. Look at that. That is actually an insane looking board. And we're going to go fight somebody that probably didn't put any minions down. But I'm happy with that build. And we're how close? What's that guy, by the way? Abdomen deals damage. Game +1. Ah, okay. We are 4 away. No, basic maths, Jack. 6, 7, 8. We're 3 away. God, that looks so good. Look how much buffs it gets. That's an 11, 12. Casually, just from that attack. An attack that does 7 damage. Okay, this. We'll get this. We'll have a cell anyway, so... Yes, this seems great. That's what the bounties are. I just realised what that said. So this minion's blood gems. We need to get more quill boars. Technically, I could have got a dragon. Oh, was that the play? Was the play to sell something for a dragon just to get... Oh, because then you'd get this. Then you'd get a prickly piper that you could put down. Oh, that was the play, wasn't it? That was the play. Then your death rattles double. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself. That was 100% the play. So what have they replaced the demon guy with? So you got nothing that scales until you get to here, where every time you deal damage, you gain 1 attack. But you've lost the one that actually rectified the damage. There's another one that gets buffed. You never get something that rectifies the damage you're taking. Oh, that's annoying we don't get 2 out of that. But I think, assuming that these 3 ones that get randomly summoned by Onyxia every turn don't screw us over, we're fine. See, it adds up. It's just an extra attacker. If you build around that as well, it's insane. Quill boars, please. That's a good quill boar. But first, this quill boar. Look at that bonus. Play this, get some of these, get rid of this, play your Pied Piper, play this. Start buffing this boy. Only +1/+1, sadly. We don't have our increase what the quill boars give you person, like that. Like that guy right there. Like that guy right there that we're getting. In fact, does he just beat that? Like, I know we've spent time to get this boy, but is he just better? He kind of feels better. You know what? He doesn't just feel better, he is better. And that might be the worst decision I've ever done, but it's a decision I've done. I'm putting my hands up. That's what we're doing. Do you ever think there's been like a group of streamers who have like gone out of their way to go like, look, we're all gonna... This is before you could make like teams, right? They were just went like, look, we're gonna choose a specific, very specific word that we're all gonna put in our tags, and so people can search that tag and see people that were associated with us. Is that insane? Is that a thing people would have done? I feel like there's a chance that people could have done that. That's not great, but it's, you know, I'm not gonna not pick it up. We need something that'll enable us to have buffs to our... Like, something like this, but not this. Do we get rid of you? Probably? I'll be honest, I'm not... I think our build is... not good. But... do we keep him? I think we keep him. I think we keep him. Because I think we... I played him. You know what? Never mind then. We're not keeping him. I made a decision for myself. Play him. Sell. Play him. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, freeze this. That's what I want. This, this, this. That one, that's better than him, inherently, especially with all the money we have. Oh, thank you for the follow, Tazing? Tazing? I hope I've said that correctly. Did you notice how, when I was like, I hope I said it correctly, all I did was I said the same word twice, just with a different inflection, and I don't think that changes what the actual thing is. I just realized after I did it that it's exactly what I just did. I went, Tazing? Tazing? Like, I just said it in a different way. Yeah. I want him. And I'm not sure I even want this guy anymore. Is that insane? I skipped something I wanted. I got another one, never mind. I was never punished. We're getting rid of you guys. We don't need you anymore. We have these boys. Like, already you might have done more than that one blood gem buff there than they ever did. Rally? No. No rally. We want... Oh, we should have... Okay, I'm playing this too fast and loose. I'm going to slow down, and we're going to pick things that actually are useful to us. I kind of want that. I kind of want everything here. Oh, I was immediately punished. I would have 100% wanted that over what we got. We're just looking for doubles. But, I mean triples. Because if we can get a triple of this, that's huge. We can get a triple of this, that's huge. It saves us 2 spots where we really, really do need somebody that can give us buffs to our blood gems. Because I think at this point they give +2/+2, right? +2/+2, which is not a huge amount. For quill boars to get when you're focusing quill boars. You know what's insane about them getting rid of that demon card that does damage to you every time you play a demon and gets buffed? Is I think that's one of the few cards that is remaining from the first Battlegrounds. Or at least it feels so old that it was from the first Battlegrounds. Which seems insane to me. But I think it's one of the few. I mean, I think this Quillboar, not in this version, but like this art has been in it for a while. I think it used to gain Divine Shield, and then once it takes damage, it gains Divine Shield again. I'm picking up all these guys that I'm going to put down as soon as we actually get a double. But we're not getting any doubles. And so they're just stuck in my hand. Come on. Do I pick this up? Just... No. That guy! Oh, he literally casts the thing! Oh, that's fun. I don't need a tier 1 minion. Unless for some reason you guys were tier 1. No, cool. Give me what I want, please. I mean, that's good, but like... These are not the quill boars I was looking for. In any way. Come on, please. Give me Quillboar that has Wind Fury, and give me Quillboar that cares about money. And then I can play Quillboar that gets permanent upgrades, after playing 2 Quillboars that give us blood gems. I don't even know if there's Razorfin this early on, this late on is actually good. Like, maybe if you're getting it immediately when you hit tier 4, it's good. But I'm not sure if it is now. I'm getting 10 gold from this treasure vault now. It's kind of insane. You know that there's like, before there used to be a thing where pirates cared about how much money you spent? This with this feels like I'd be getting insane numbers now. Because I think there's one that's like, give +1 health for every gold you spent. So this could potentially just be +20 health. And not really like potentially, like feasibly you will always be spending all of your money before playing that card, right? Give me a card. Okay. I got a gold version of those before I got a gold version of these guys. Are you kidding me? Just give me the plus. Give me. This is good. I have literally the cards I want to put down. Just give me the. Okay, if I can't find it doing this, I don't know what's happening. We found one of them. I mean, that's something. We can't use them now, but so we're gonna have to use this, just because we don't want to not be spending our money. But ooh, do we want to give anything? This doesn't need. Give a divine shield as well. Why not? Okay, what do we play? I don't think we're playing this anymore. I think it's well past the point of being useful. So I think turn ends. We win or lose, who cares? We won't die. We play this. Then we sell. We play this, sell. We play this, we sell. We play this, we sell. Then we pick up. These have battle cries that give us plus health, right? So yeah, we pick up those. We play both of them. And then we start just rolling so that we can get, I guess, more goldens, really. I think I'm gaining more health than that the +8 damage thing is even doing to me. Now, the more I see the demons, which is a real shame because I used to really love them, I don't think I want to play them anymore. Their strategy is just not my strategy anymore. And it happens. Like, you go through stages of, like, this faction's no longer my strategy that I like. But it's a shame that it's happened to one of my favourite tribes. Probably the one that consistently I have played the most. Picking this up so that we maybe can get a double of that. Almost made a mistake. We play you. We do this. We check to see what we get. Nothing here that we care about. We play this. We get rid of it. We play this. We get rid of it. Okay, they give a decent amount now. We play you. We get rid of you. We play you. We get rid of you. I probably should have played this already, just so that we get the bonuses. Oh. We got a gold version, baby. Sure. Now it comes the point where we just... I mean, this is technically a buff. Never mind, it's no longer a buff. Screw it, I'm playing it anyway. Oh, oh no, 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 we got 12 seconds. We got 12 seconds. This. This. Yeah, this. Use our money. Use our money. Use our money. I didn't have enough time to use all of my money. Oh, we missed buffs. Oh, please don't kill my guy. Oh, thank God they didn't. Okay. We do this. We do this. Everybody gets a huge amount of buffs because of this boy. I do wonder how many buffs that actually that gives us. Oh, look, it's the person. It's the person who used to be #1, and then we hit them down through their armor. Oh god, it's a real comeback story. But sadly, we're not the person who's doing the comeback stuff. Gold ones keep it permanently. I can see the buff. I can see the reasoning there. Is it to the point now where we should just be taking all of the stat buffs? Even though it... I think it is at the point where we do this. Who do we play down now in that spot? God, that takes so long. Who do we want in this spot? It's not you, but we'll play you. It's not you, but we'll play you. Well, I don't think we've gotten one that we want to be playing in this slot right now. We can pick up this because it's spending money. Do we put him down? No, we'll keep with that. Okay. Not a huge buff to our board this turn. It's not bad. Just gotta hope that this doesn't kill the person that we want. Okay, that's fine. It means we're not getting as much of a buff. But we're still getting a huge buff. And I just think our numbers have outscaled them. Yeah, sadly our numbers have just outscaled the other people. But that felt great. To get actually a win. And the fact that, weirdly, even though this is not my normal time, it's not the game I regularly play, I'm getting a couple of followers, and I'm appreciative of that. Hopefully, Twitch doesn't see them as bots. Because sadly, apparently that's just a thing that happens now. Yeah, I'll do this one. What? I double clicked something. What happened? Okay, no, we're good. Sorry. Every time I double click something, I'm like, oh god, I've screwed everything over. It's a shame we haven't been getting the characters I actually like playing a lot. But like, I don't hate this. Oh, elementals. I haven't played elementals yet. Let's see what your shtick is. Hopefully, it's not. Oh wait, that person's That person is elemental tribal. That person's mech tribal. Okay, realistically, you shouldn't be going mechs or elementals. I'm going to ignore my own advice and go elementals because I got a cool elemental. This boy's cool. I like him. He's a good addition to elementals. Oh, I was having a look at that. Now you're going to put me against an elemental person who's also gone elementals. Because why wouldn't they? Second elemental? Or buff? Second elemental or buff? It's buff, isn't it? It's tier up. Because next turn I can play this. And then I can get 2 tier 3s. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for this one. We want this. I find weird that that's a tier 2, by the way. Guess it is a 3-3. Play this. Then we just, every time we sell, we're getting something. You know? And we like selling, especially late game. But I guess we're not getting that late game. And it probably falls off late game. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. We're picking that up anyway. Wait, what's the other one? I mean, that's not bad either. Yeah, I knew the person who gets stuff for 2 mana is going to do it. I don't like that. I have an elemental there, but we are re-rolling to see if we get a better elemental. Never mind, we got the same elemental. Next turn, I will be on 6. It will be on 5. So there's really no point on trying to think of myself as getting that, but I will be getting that. And these things are good. That's a 4-3 and a 3-4 that I've got now. So I'm looking at Twitter, and I really don't understand. I really don't understand what they keep showing me on Twitter. I still look at it, because that's my stupidity, but... Lock 7th tier. Oh, I like that. I'm picking that up. We sell a lot of stuff. Wait, no, we don't need that, it's fine. Include 2 minions from a tier higher than yours. You think this naturally gives us 7 tiers anyway? It'd be cool if it did. I don't think I'm getting 20 minions anytime soon, if I'm being honest. Let me just move around a bit. God, this day's gone quick. It's my final day before going to... It's not my final day before going to work, but it's my final day before... Of, like, being able to stay up late, because obviously you don't want to stay up late. I started playing this game, which honestly sounds insane to me. So I'm really into Pokemon fan games. And one of them was, it's set in the war between Hannibal and the Roman Empire. And you play a random Roman soldier. But there's also gyms in it. And it's just going through the historical story, but like obviously they changed some bits to make it more fun. And just all the people have Pokemon. Instead of like fighting with swords, they fight with Pokemon and swords. It is a very weird concept for a game that obviously just came about because somebody was like, I really like this, and I also really like this. Why not both? I have a pine, I have an apple. Pineapple. You know? I like this boy a lot. Let me have a quick look at what we've got to look forward to. Okay, so this tier we have this boy. Not that good. This boy. Good with the specific build. Get a plain copy of the first elemental you sell each turn. Ooh, we get a lot of selling there. And this boy looks badass. Oh, okay. He's not hugely good, but he's cool. Wait, are elementals whole thing now that they just sort of like constantly sell and buy stuff? Yes, kill the person with divine shield. I mean, I've still lost, but I've lost to somebody who quit. Ah, that feels bad. I probably have like another turn on those people, and I still lost. And now you're gonna put me up against second place because you thought you gave me a gimme. No, no, these are elementals. Okay, we're gonna try and survive by playing this, but I don't think we will. Spoilers. But yeah, you're just playing through the Roman, like the Hannibal's invasion of Rome, but randomly you are just you are just also Pokemon. You're just also like you have Pokemon in it, and it makes me realize how diverse uh like the Pokemon community is. That there's obviously just one that had a load of overlap, or at least a group that had a load of overlap between really being interested in Roman history and being really interested in Pokemon, and they went, sure. And it does have a really cool, unique aesthetic to it because of that. Like, the fact that you have, like... It's like I played another one that was set in Japan. In, like, feudal Japan. And that one had a cool aesthetic because... But that one, to me, felt like it fit a bit more because there have been games that have been set in feudal Japan that have been official games that have been made, you know? And so I didn't feel like that one was that weird. Because, like, I don't know if this is a well-known game, but there's a game called Pokemon Conquest. I believe it was on the DS. It was on one of the DS consoles. But it's literally just Pokemon, but it's... I think that's more... It might be a bit more Warring States China kind of thing, but... Like, sorry, Three Kingdoms China, but it also might just be Japan. So, like, that one didn't weird me out as much. But this one just felt a bit off left field. It's a shame, because it's one of those things where... what am I trying to say? Oh, yeah. There... When it comes to... Spanish... Because this was a Spanish fan game. The Spanish do incredible fan games. The problem I have with them is they're not always 100% translated. Like, for example, I got a quest in it that was like, hey, could you go stall this inspection guy? Because I completely forgot we had an inspection and I am not ready for it. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go do that. And then I went and did a quick story quest thing that I had to do. And then I went to my missions to check what the mission was because I forgot where I was supposed to go for it. And immediately it was like, bunch of Spanish. Because that bit obviously hadn't been translated. And like, I understand people are probably doing it as a passion project, so I'm not trying to like get at anybody, but it does lessen the enjoyment a bit. But yeah, some of my favourite fan games are Spanish. Well, have been made in Spain or I guess another Spanish-speaking country. I don't remember where they specifically were made, but they have great story and they make great, unique environments. I think that's what a lot of people. And I saw a comment on one of the people I watch that is just about Pokemon fan games and ROM hacks, where talking about this, but that a lot of people, when they make one of these kinds of games, they still stick very default to what the default art, like, I don't know what you call it, like assets are, and don't like make a lot of unique things for them, and so it just looks boring. And they said it best. It's like, it's not going to mean your game is unsuccessful, but in my opinion, it means I'm less likely to play it. You know, it's just true. I'm less likely to play your game if I look at the art style and go, you know, I look at it and go, it doesn't look appealing or unique in any particular way. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm dead. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, elementals. I did not play you well. I will try and play a different faction better. That's all I can say. I can't say I'll do better. I'll say I'll try another faction and do better. By the way, I've realized, especially in like the past couple weeks, that it's actually stupidly obvious that I have some form of attention deficit, like ADHD kind of thing. And I was diagnosed with this like ages ago, like when I was very young, but like we were just like no, because it never it never was obvious then. Like it wasn't obvious because my autism counteracted it a bit, if that makes any sense. Because I was so socially awkward. I was so like afraid of new things, and like all of these other factors that like I can't really put to words very well. That it meant that it never showed its face. But now, where I've gotten a lot more confident, I'm not confident, but I've gotten a lot. Oh, do we go elementals again? No, no, we can't do it again. We can't fail them again. Do we have Murlocs? We do have Murlocs. I could go Murlocs. I could go Murlocs. I'm going Murlocs. I've got to destroy any enemy minions. So hopefully I'm on the... I do well. So yeah. I think it's happening a lot more now where I'm realizing that like I have to have something that I fidget with. Or I have to have something on another screen while I'm playing a game. And I have to have, you know, like when I'm waiting here and I don't have something obvious to talk about, I'm immediately going, oh, let's alt tab and just have a look at this and have a look at this and have a look at this, you know? And it's slightly annoying. It's been slightly annoying for me, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like it means that... I don't know. It means that I feel like I'm not giving as much attention to some stuff. And it's... I hope it's not too bad. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it continues on. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't. I'm kind of hoping that I can get it under control. But we'll see. It's not horrendous at the moment. You know, it's not. I need to get like medicated for it kind of levels. But I mean, I'm not I'm not a doctor, so maybe I'm wrong. Are we going pirates? Kind of hoping to go murlocs, but kind of feels like pirates are the way to go. I don't particularly want to go pirates, but I guess I still get something from this. Like, it gives me a tavern spell. And I do think there's a couple pirates that care about tavern spells, so... Shrug. Shrug has become like my new favourite emote, and I don't know if it's a bit too passive-aggressive. Because I find myself using it a heck of a lot, where I'm just like, I don't know what to say in this situation. Shrug, you know? Nagas and Beasts, no. Amendments die, no. Increase stats, maybe. From 2 new rewards. What does that mean? I'm picking it because I don't know what it means. Playing this. Give adjacent means plus one attack. Whenever this gains an attack, plus 1 health. Oh. Oh, look at the combo. Look at the combo. I need you. You're joining my group. Wizened Captain, who happens to be a turtle. I always wonder how they do the shirts for turtles. Because I would have thought, like, you want it to go around the shell, right? Does that mean it's going in the shell? Or is there, like, are the shirts for turtles, like, got a huge bit cut out of the back? I'd love to know how that would be feasibly done. Is this a violinist? A busker? Oh, okay. I wondered what their ability was. They've been in the game for so long, but I just was like, I don't know. I don't know what you actually do. Nah. I love seeing there's more people doing Nuzlocks. They're not my thing, but I love people playing Pokemon. I watched this video the other day that Wolfie did, where it was somebody that's really into chess, like playing Pokemon, and them absolutely adoring it, because professional, like, Pokemon is insanely... for me, it's insanely fun to watch. It also has a lot of, like, uniqueness to it. Do 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 do. Sorry, I always hum along with that. This person's called Please. Okay, this one we got a while for. This one, we're getting there. I like this. It's giving plus 2, plus 0 to everything. Well, not everything, the adjacency. But this is also giving this plus 1 health every time. I mean, it's going to be a 6/9, which is A, nice, and B, not insignificant to deal with, you know? 6/9 and a 6/2 with Divine Shields? That's scary. Do you ever think about, like, people who do these songs and, like, them not realizing that a song can be somebody's, like, whole character? And they've made it, and they don't realize that they've done that. This feels like a useful card. Like, it's not I'm not trying to talk about this song for me, because this one isn't. This doesn't count as casting it, eh? It says cast. These should work together. Why do they not work together? Blizzard! Like, that song wasn't the song for me, but it definitely feels like it could be somebody's song. Because those sort of, like, I guess, lyrics, where they're not even really even saying words, properly, like, you know, it's like an earworm. It gets in there. Boop, 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 doop, boop, 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 doo doo, boop, boop, boom, boom. We did better than I thought we'd do there, if I'm being honest. Avenge, gain a free refresh. I don't know if I like that. That gets shaky hands. I choose you, Pikachu. Oh, nice. I did that. I did that on purpose. Play you. Cast you. I mean, I want to be picking spells up because he cares about spells, but simultaneously, I want to pick up something that's, like, good. And I guess I also kind of want golds. Oh, I want that. We'll buff you. I mean, this is a decent stat amount, right? You can't complain about this. I mean, I could, and I probably would, but I love that my cats are going absolutely crazy. They have the zoomies, I think. Is that the word? I hope that's the word. Oh, I didn't get any bounty stuff. They kind of want bounty stuff. Do you think there's people that just, like, they don't buy bots, but instead they just choose random names, make accounts for them, and just rinse repeat? Do you think there's people who do that? Oh, it's that kind of thing. I don't like these kinds of things. Because, like, I feel like there are people who do that. And, like, I can't really be annoyed with them. Because, like, if they're just trying to make... They're just trying to make a living, right? They're like, hey, if we do this, maybe we can actually succeed in this job that we really, really want to do for the rest of our lives, you know? Give your minions +1/+1 gold get... Yes! This guy. Yurik. You're my boy now. So yeah, I don't know if I can feel... Do they count as casting? I don't know. Wizened Captain, why do you not give me more info? I don't even know if this one's still good. I mean, I need it because gold, but... I'm not sure if they're incredible. I mean, these permanent buffs feel useful. Seeing as the only permanent buffs we were getting were buffs to... Oh, we're getting buffs to attack still. But, like, you don't need just attack unless you've got, like, a weird ways of getting around just having attack. But you don't really care if you die, like undeads. I imagine undeads have something like that. I haven't played too much of this season's undead. I haven't played too much of this season, if you haven't figured out already. Yeah, I'll take that. Should have put it on you. You would have given me health. You. Ooh, we got 2 of them now? Is that good? Should I be replacing one of these with it? Every time they get plus 0, plus 16. It's just coming from those. That's kind of insane to me. Oof. For a second there, I thought they were talking to me, but they're not. Sorry, somebody was saying something outside. I guess actually with this being here, this gets plus 4, which is kind of insane. Which helps with its health problem a bit. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to keep this person around. But they're really cool. I mean, they're surfing. How many people do you know that are uncool and surf? No one. Surfing equals cool. That's why I can't surf. Wait, did I just get a magnetic thing that I can't magnet? Oh, never mind. That's something different. It's not magnetic. I'll pick this. Boop. Wait, that didn't work. You lied to me, game. I don't appreciate lying. Is this better than this? Because if I think maybe this is better than this. I like that wizened guy. But I don't think... It's not me, it's not you, it's me. Is effectively what I'm saying. Oh, this is a bounty boy. Is bounty boy good? Bounty boy must be good. Everyone get a little buff. So we're gonna hope we're gonna get a second Uric Smite. We're hoping we're gonna get a second, a third, and I hope we get a third Surfer. I wonder if these two, they feel like they shouldn't be here anymore. But I've buffed the stats so much on them that they kind of feel like they should be here. But we need a free place every turn. Adding Wind Fury to this just makes it such a chef's kiss. Oh, that might be like a very rude Italian thing that I might have done then. I'm very, very sorry if that is true. Oh, I want that. Make a friendly minion golden until end turn. After you discover a card, gain an extra copy. Sure. I don't think I'm getting use out of any of those. I think we get rid of him. We are getting rid of him. Anything here? This is good. A golden is like actually huge for me. That's good. I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them. Bounties? No, I don't have bounties going at the moment. Oh, a bounty. Oh, this game just wants me to win. Holy damn, look at this. Look at this, baby. Do we play both? We play both. And then you both get the buff. If we can get you to also have the buff. If you can also be golden. Oh, and you get the buffs as well. And you give +8/+8. Ah. I don't think this is the best build, but it definitely feels good. Oh, nice little buff. And I'll take killing 2 of your boys. And then, oh, a nice little buff to us as well. And it's a permanent buff, you know. All of these buffs are permanent buffs. Actually kind of makes this guy not very good in comparison. If he wasn't golden, you could make arguments to get rid of him. There's no need to use this. I like this ability, just inherently. I like this. There's an argument to say we don't want that guy to be stronger. And what I'd say to that is, maybe, but I've already done it. I'm just going to get a hand of these because I don't have a space for them. This one just seems good because it gives us +1 attack, which means this is actually +1/+1. And, you know, just having attack seems very useful. I'm not sure if I'm getting cold. Hold on a second. I'm just going to double check to see if I'm being cold. Okay, I am being cold, so I'm going to have to leave it here. I hope everyone's had a good time. I hope this has been okay. It was a bit of a like last minute thing, but I just didn't really have anything to do, so I thought I'd do it. Until I see you next, bye!